Peggy's jumping in the couch. She's throwing her little fist around, her little itty bitty fist. And she's like, she's like, hit him again, hit him again.
Let's break the silence. This is All Things Peggy. Come take a ride. Living our truth with nothing to hide.
Good morning, family.
Hey, what's up?
Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to everybody.
So Donald and I are on our way to my physical therapy appointment this morning. And I was like, I'm going to get up in time. Donald, I promise. Because y'all know I'm always late. Always running late. And he said the words, wow, you had 7 minutes to spare.
She had 7 minutes to spare. I said we need to leave by 9:20. Peggy was out at 9:13 with phone, glasses in hand.
But then I had to go back.
Then she had to find her purse. She had to find her purse, but she was still fully dressed and to the nines and everything else. So go and find your purse, no big deal. But
that was an episode of Good Times when James had the family gun. Remember that?
Oh man!
And they were looking for the gun, and they couldn't find it. And James was in the closet throwing stuff everywhere. That's what I was doing this morning, trying to find my purse. I could not find my purse to save me this morning. And then I had to think back. I'm like, when is the last time I had my purse? And I was like, oh, it was in that little pink bag they give you at the hospital. And sure enough, there it was. Because I was like, we were going to be late.
Yeah.
I had my little 7 minutes to spare. I'm like, oh, good.
You only lost like 5 minutes of it.
But that's still not enough time to get me a matcha.
No.
Because I was like, oh, that's a good time to stop and get me a matcha or something like that. But I wasted that time looking for my purse.
Yeah.
And I always fuss at Donald about his wallet. Like, we've come up with a song for him to always get his wallet. And I'm like, oh, am I getting to the point where I need a song to find out where my purse is or remember to grab my purse? Because I always put my stuff in the same place every time. It's either in one or two places.
Yeah.
And I just could not find my purse this morning. I was like, okay, Peggy, sit down and think about it. I was like, oh, the last time I saw it was in that bag. And sure enough, it was in the bag, which was great. So, but I couldn't have coffee anyway. I like, this is going to sound weird, and it is what it is, but I have to drink my morning coffee before I brush my teeth.
Yeah.
Because it leaves the weird taste in your mouth. And it just destroys the coffee. And y'all know I'm a lover of all things coffee. And so I was like, I couldn't get the coffee right now anyway. So I'll just wait until we leave physical therapy and then I'll get me some coffee.
There you go.
But how you feeling this morning?
Oh, I'm feeling good, baby. I'm feeling good.
You feeling good?
Yeah.
From your head to your shoes.
Yeah, we got a lot of plans this weekend, so I'm excited about that too.
You got a new attitude. He got to let me finish my song, even though I can't sing. Y'all know I can't sing to save my life, but I love songs. I
Baby, you
love
have a
music.
beautiful voice.
Now, see, this would make me believe he lied to me. He lies to me a lot. Now, y'all heard this voice. It's squeaky and everything.
I didn't say you got a beautiful singing voice. I didn't say you got a beautiful voice. You got a great storytelling voice. There you go. How about that?
See how he just put me down in front of my friends?
And you have a wonderful smile.
Whatever. Anyway, we watched a movie last night because, you know, I always like to tell y'all about, you know, the movies that we're watching. What was the name of it?
G20.
G20 with Viola Davis, and Anthony Anderson played her husband.
Yep. And Anthony Starr was in it. Now, that's for the nerds right there. Anthony Starr is Homelander from The Boys. And so now he's playing something outside of Homelander, but you can still tell it was him.
Yeah. I'm not going to give anything away, but I'm just going to say that it was real. It kept my interest the whole movie. Like, it was exciting. It was a good movie. Viola Davis is that girl, if y'all didn't know.
I love when Peggy sees action scene. I'm not giving nothing away.
Okay.
But when Peggy sees an action scene and you got to fight the bad guy, Peggy's jumping in the couch. She's throwing her little fist around, her little itty bitty fist. And she's like,
I am not.
She's like, hit him again. Hit him again. She's like, don't stop hitting him.
No, I hate when there's a fight scene in any movie.
That joke was hilarious.
When there's a fight scene and they hit the person one time and it allows them to get up.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you finished the job.
This dude's trying to kill you. Hit him again.
Because with these, everybody don't have that one hitter quitter. You know what I'm saying? Like the one hit that'll knock you out. Everybody don't have that. And I'm like, okay, you hit him once. When you turn around, he gonna get up and get you. It was like watching a scary movie almost. I'm like, you cannot hit people once. I always tell Donald, I was like, look, if somebody walk up in this house and they got a weapon and they get the best of us and then we turn it around and get the best of them, I was like, it's over. I was like, I'm going dark at that point. I'm going totally dark at that point. I'm like, I'm hitting you so much till my arms get tired. Like I'm tie-bowing you. That's what but in these movies though, I want them to go dark when they do it. Like finish, what they call it? Coup de grace?
The coup de grace.
Finish it.
There you go.
I'm talking about if somebody's trying to hurt you now. I mean, your girl got a dark side a little bit, but it's okay. But anyway, that was a really good movie. It was G20? G20 and it's on Prime?
It's on Prime.
Yeah, Amazon Prime. It was a really, really good movie. Trey kept walking in and out, so I guess y'all will have to watch it later. And Donna wasn't really even paying attention because
You'll be surprised, baby.
You were paying attention?
I can't help but pay attention. I pay attention all the time.
Wait, why did my phone just take a picture?
It took a picture for some reason. I don't know what. That's some Apple thing.
It is because I got the tap on the back and your phone.
Oh, we did a little bumping. Okay.
Yeah. This world is a scary place right now. I am so, like, every day is something else and something else and something else and something else.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I will be glad when all the foolishness is over, right? I told Donald, I was like, I have to unplug because some of this stuff is so unbelievable. You have to laugh to keep from crying sometimes, So there was another plane that dropped yesterday, and I don't know what happened.
Oh, I think a helicopter dropped, and then two planes collided a little bit.
Yeah. And I told Donald, I was like, every time I get my confidence back about getting ready to fly, I'm like, then this happens. And I'm like, I'm not ready yet. Because I was like, we need to get us a quick little getaway, but I'm just not there yet. So I'm going to wait for a little while. So until then, we're going to get in this car and we're going to explore Texas a little bit. Because Texas is big and it's a beautiful place and it has some really nice areas. So comment down below if you live in a part of Texas that's amazing. But it ain't no work. People do too much. Let me tell y'all. We was driving down the street. This was before I met you, so it's been some years ago.
Oh, okay.
In Illinois, I want to say, in East St. Louis, Illinois. We drove past this house. Can you tell me why this man had a Statue of Liberty in his front yard? It was a miniature version of the Statue of Liberty, but it was so big and so. But y'all, this man had a Statue of Liberty in his front yard. And I say, I know, I didn't just see that. I was like, we got to double back around. Because it was a kind of like a trailer park area.
Mm-hmm.
But these people had their own fronts. I don't know how they had this set up, but they had their own fronts. And he had the Statue of Liberty. I say, now, where you get that from?
Where would you buy?
How do you order that? How do you order that? I mean, it was cool, but it was You don't expect to see
No.
the Statue of Liberty. It was a great replica. Whoever made it did their thing
About
on
how
it.
tall was it? Was it like a person tall or maybe two people tall?
It had to be about, and I'm not exaggerating, but it had to be about 18, 20 feet tall.
Okay.
Because it was like you couldn't miss it.
Yeah. That's like
And it
3
was-
people tall. That's
yeah.
pretty big.
Because you had to look up at it. Like you couldn't just, but it was tall.
Okay.
And I'm like, what made them do that? I don't know, but it was good. And the person might have been eclectic. I don't know, but I just thought that was really weird. But anyway, I'm all over the place because I'm nervous, y'all. I'm finna get in here and go do whatever I have to do. And these people, so they kept writing me yesterday, right? And I wasn't answering my phone yesterday. I just didn't feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, they kept writing me and they were like, we need to let you know what your copay is. We need to let you know what your copay is. And I'm like, okay, what is it? And so they created a bill and say 0 copay. I'm like, what? So I hope there's not a problem in here, because when I had my knee surgery, I think I was paying $35.
Yeah, I know around
I think my
30.
deductible was $35 every time that I came. And but that was about 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And I was doing 3 days a week. And I'm like, I don't like paying y'all every time I come. So we're going to have to do like, let me pay a week in advance, something like that. So I know I was, when I first did it, I was, 3-4 times a week. So it's like, I know I was paying right at $140, $150 a week for physical therapy. So I hope it's not that much, because it's not that bad.
No.
I'm super early. I still got my same 7 minutes.
Yeah, you do. See, did you have to be there at 10? Or do you have to check in before that or something? They probably see you right now if you go in.
You think so?
Yeah. They probably take you in right now.
You just want me to leave so you can go get you some breakfast.
I do want some breakfast.
All right, family. Well, I'm about to go in here, get this work in, and I'm going to call y'all back. Don't be talking about me behind my back.
I want to do that.
I just don't feel like going.
That's how it is when you go to the gym. But then once you get done, you're like, ooh, I'm glad I did that.
I have not been doing my foot exercises.
You think they're going to call you out on it?
Because he don't know, how would he know? But I mean, I'm going to be honest though. I ain't going to lie to him. But because I had to fill out this extensive questionnaire, like they want to know when it happened. I remember when it happened because we were RVing in St. Louis and it was July. It was a couple days before we left, and we left right after the 4th of July because I wanted to be there because my daughter was born on the 4th of July. And I try to be around my kids for the holidays for the most part. Because I have one born on 4th of July, Halloween, and New Year's Eve. So I try to be home for that. All right, guys. So we are done with physical therapy. I don't like physical therapy, but it's so necessary.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm supposed to come back once a week for a month, and that coincides with my next appointment that I have with my orthopedic doctor to see where we are. So yeah, he's a really good guy though. He seems very knowledgeable, and yeah, it hurts so good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What was it, mostly squeezing, or are they flexing and stretching? What are they doing?
Yeah, and then he did some pulling. He was like, did you know your left calf was bigger than your right calf? And I was like, I would think over time it would have, because I coddle my right side. So he was moving my ankle around a little bit, and it was all crack popple. What do you call it?
Snap, crackle, pop.
Snap, crackle, popping on my. I was like, oh my gosh, is that my ankle? But he was adjusting something, but I tell you, it felt better.
Well, good.
I don't know what it is. Like, when you get massages,
Yeah.
like it hurts so good. That's what I'm trying to say. It hurts so good. We went on a cruise one time. We went with my cousins from Memphis.
Yeah.
And me and my cousin Madeline, we gonna do these massages, right? And I've never done a massage on a cruise before, so I was like, everybody keep talking about, oh, they have the best massages. You should try to get your massage on the cruise. And so since she was doing it, I was like, okay, I'll go too. And I thought they were gonna do both of us in the same room, but you had to go to a separate area. And when I saw the lady that was getting ready to give me my massage, I'm like, this lady weighed 90 pounds wet. What is she gonna do with me? When I tell you that, like, remember Cole on Martin, when he say Big Shirley, when him and Big Shirley got into a fight, he say, she jumped up and she paused and she fell on my whole right side. Do y'all remember that? He say she went up in the air and paused. She did a wrestling move on him. And he said, on my whole right side. I tell you, when that little lady got done massaging me, I felt loose. Like I felt like I could move my neck a little better and stuff like that. It hurt like heck, but it felt good. I mean, them little bony elbows all in my back. And then we finished up with like a hot rock massage kind of thing. Because I think we paid for like 60, it was a 60-minute massage. I bet I was in there snoring and all kind of stuff because I felt so good when I left up out of there. That's probably what I need, another massage. We should do a couples massage. See, Donald don't like nobody touching him.
I think I can go for a massage, I guess. I don't know.
Have any of y'all done couple massages? If you have, leave it down below. That'll give this young man some encouragement because it's hard to introduce new things to this man.
Yeah.
He don't want you to touch. You can't touch his feet. Don't even think about touching his feet. Don't even.
She's exaggerating.
No, I'm not.
To some point.
No.
To some extent.
But Donald, if you don't tell the truth and shame the devil right now today, you can't touch this man. He don't want you touching his feet. He don't, none of that. But I think we need a full body massage. I think that would be so amazing. We should do that next week. Look at him. Why so soon? Why so soon? He counting the money in his head right now.
That's exactly what I was doing, fam.
Such a hater.
She knows me. It's so beautiful how you know me.
I don't want to know you like that. I don't want to know you like that. Oh, is this person gonna stop? I promise you, these people, they drive so weird. Anyway, y'all, listen. I found this little snack that I want to try. So we have been hooked on those pastry pieces that I've been buying from H-E-B. And I could remember one time Donald and I were at an airport somewhere in Europe, and they had these, I guess they were croissants that had chocolate in the middle.
Yeah.
Every time I bite into that puff pastry, it kind of reminds me of that. And so what they do is they, but it looked more like a croissant more than a puff pastry, because it could have been just a puff pastry rolled up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they were really big though. Because over in Europe, their coffee, to me, is very bitter.
Yeah, it's too strong. It's too...
Yeah, it's just very bitter.
It is.
And so I would get but I only saw it at the airport. They had, over in Germany, they had the best pastries to me, because I don't like stuff that's really, really sweet, and their pastries are just not that sweet.
Yes.
And so you get the little chocolate in the middle of your pastry, and with that coffee, they just go well together for some reason. Like, you don't have to put, it's just black coffee. Like, we the only ones that put all that cream and stuff in our coffee. They don't do all that. And so it was just dark, black, bitter coffee, but with that croissant. I think it was a croissant. Yeah. But every time I bite into that puff pastry, it just reminds me of that.
Flaky
and so,
stuff.
yeah, it very flaky. So I was telling Donald, I was like, I want to try to make that today. I don't know, but I'm going to make something, some kind of treat or something. I'm going to be nice to you today.
Hey, it's my lucky day.
Today is your lucky day.
It's nice out here. What is it? What's the temperature? It's like 80?
It is 78 degrees.
Okay.
It is 11:01.
Yeah.
I was in there for exactly an hour.
Yeah, they keep for exactly an
DJ
hour.
is invited to a party today.
Yeah. It's
Look at-
National Pet Day.
National Pet Day. Yesterday was National Sibling Day. I had a picture of all of my siblings. Oh, if I could find it, I'm going to share it with you guys. You see how big my family really is. It was 9 of us. 4 girls, 5 boys. If I could find that picture, I'm going to share it, but I probably won't be able to find it. I'm going to try my best to find it. But yesterday was National Sibling Day. So today is National Pet Day. And they have like a doggy party or something going on. And it starts at 2 o'clock, so we're early. And that's about the time you walk them anyway, like 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So DJ will go down there and bully the big dogs and run away from the little dogs. That's so funny that he does that.
Dog ready to toss them up. They just stare at him.
Yeah, but he go after the biggest dogs. And I'm like, DJ, I know you ain't out here trying to get me beat up. I mean, he go after the biggest ones.
Hey, what's going on, fam? Now, as we said in the car, Friday, April the 11th was National Pet Day. And so I took DJ to his favorite walking area. And I'm going to share that video with you guys. It's just something we used to call a minute with DJ. So I'm going to share that with y'all right now. And so once we got back to our building, they had a little display area set up with little dog toys and some dog treats. DJ didn't too much care for the dog treats, but he did find that Twizzler toy very attractive. And so he grabbed that up and he would not let anybody touch it. It was a really good day. And then that night he got a good steak. So it was a great National Pet Day for my little buddy. All right, fam.
What's his name?
DJ.
DJ. Hey, DJ. How you doing?
He said, oh,
Oh, yeah, he got my Twizzler.
As you can see, I tried my hand at the spinach puff pastry, and it's supposed to taste like spinach dip, just with pastry instead of chips. So we just took them out of the oven, and they look really good. They take a little longer to cook, because normally when I make the regular cheesecake puff pastries, that I only put it on like between 13 and 14 minutes. But these I had to cook for 20 minutes. So I tried to put the recipe in the description of the video, so hopefully you saw that if you want to try it. And so I'm going to try it now, because I have just been craving spinach for whatever reason, I don't know. But I love spinach. I love everything spinach. So we're going to try these and see how they go, because I'm not a big fan of the cream cheese puff pastries. I'm not a big fan of those. So I'm going to try these and see if I like them. Now, since I was doing these as testers, I split the puff pastry in half. So I gave Donald half with his apple cream cheese pastry, and then the other half I used for the spinach. So we both have 5 each, right? So I'm gonna show you these. They're very flaky and they feel very light. So I'm gonna go ahead. Now I tried to make a design that didn't go well, but it looks pretty cute to me right here, okay? So let's go in and see what we got. Fam, if you've ever eaten a pot pie, this is what this would remind you of. It is so good, and it's so hot right now. So I'm gonna call Donald over and have him taste it. It tastes really, really good. It tastes better than I thought it would, let me say that. I was just taking a chance on it, but it tastes amazing. It's very flavorful and seasoned perfectly. That's good.
What's up, fam? Now I was hoping she would call me over for this. Y'all know I'm a fan of basically everything she cooked. So here you go, fam.
Tastes better than you thought.
Yeah, it's hot and delicious. See, this is how Peggy gets me to eat some spinach right here. She want me to get some more vegetables in my diet, make these. This is delicious for real.
I know it is. It tastes way better than I thought it would. So, yeah, they look really good. I mean, I wanted them to be cuter, but they're delicious. I wouldn't change a thing about it. If the only thing I would change is I would add a little bit more red pepper flakes, because you know I like spicy. But other than that, it's perfect. And this is the bottom, and that's the top, and they're still flaky. So I made Donald these cheese apple danishes here, and he gonna eat those up. You want to taste one on the screen?
It's a good day already, fam. Oh, you hear the crackling flakiness. There we go. This is my, I said it last time, I'll say it again. This is my favorite. Is it butterier?
I didn't use no butter.
This is delicious. All right, fam. It's a happy day for me. Your boy is satisfied. Heavy. Very, extremely satisfied.
All right, so with that being said, we will see you in the next video. So thank you for joining us. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next one, fam. Bye-bye.
This is All Things Greggy. Come take a ride. Living our truth with nothing to hide.